Welcome to the Big Fred Show, y'all. How are y'all doing? It's been a while since I've been on. Lots happened since I've been gone, and I might just recap y'all on what's happened since, the last time the Big Fred Show was on. And by the way, this is the new and improved Big Fred Show. Hopefully it'll be a little faster, a little funner, and you never know what you're going to get. So I'm glad to be back on, and we're here tonight at Phillywiggs in Loretta, Tennessee. It's out here right off of Highway 101 going towards Etheridge, listen at me, I'm sorry, going towards Lexington. Sorry, I'm going to be a little tongue-tied for the first go-around, but y'all come in and talk with us and eat with us, and who knows, y'all can come and say hi to us. We might even have a special guest or two tonight. But like I said, for y'all, those of y'all that don't know me, my name is Big Fred. I'm originally right here in Loretta, and a few odd things you might not know about me is I was taught how to swim by Miss Tennessee. That's pretty cool. How many people can say they've been taught how to swim by Miss Tennessee? So yeah, that's an odd fun fact you can tell everybody about me. And I am love sports, everything about sports, hockey. Starting to get into the World Cup. World Cup started today, so I'm not sure. I've never watched soccer, so I think I might give it a whirl. Cold water challenges. There's a ton of them out there today. I mean, everybody's doing them. And I think the cold water challenges are awesome. I done one today. You can go on YouTube on our MustangsTV.com YouTube channel and check out my cold water challenge. And I want to give a big thank you to Brown Equipment for providing a ginormous tractor to dump some ginormous water on me. And it was fun. I did it for my charity that I chose was Sawyer's Journey. And, Sawyer's a little baby. He's not very old right now, and he's needing a liver transplant. So any help you can do, you can go check it out on Facebook. Go to Facebook/Sawyer's Journey and ask to join. And it's a real touching story. It's really neat. And by the way, if you want to go on Facebook, hit me up on Facebook at Big Fred, or you can go on the Big Fred Show on MustangsTV.com Facebook page and like it and post your questions if you have questions or comments. If you want to say something to me, if you want to ask me something, if you even got a topic you want to talk about, you feel free and more than happy to leave a comment. We'll talk about anything, because not only is this my show, it's y'all's show, because I am the people's Big Fred. I want y'all to be just as much a part of this show as I am. And we're fixing to take a break here in just a little bit, but like I said, we'll be right back, and y'all have a good one, and we'll talk about a few more things when we come back. We'll get more into the cold water challenge. We'll talk a few things to do this summer. There's no telling what we'll come up with. So we'll be back in just a minute and see you in just a little bit.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
And we're back. How are y'all doing this evening? Like I said, this is the Big Fred Show on MustangsTV.com. Go over on their Facebook page and give them a like. They're pretty cool. And glad to be here. Let's talk about the cold water challenges. That seems to be sweeping the area pretty much here lately. Everybody's doing them. There's all kinds of charities that could use a lot of help, and I mean, there's a ton of them, and there's creative ways. I've seen some pretty cool ones so far. I've seen tractors used. I've seen fire trucks used. I've seen, just buckets of water. And it's really cool and it's really fun. And I enjoy seeing them. And I especially like seeing, the little kids get involved. They want to do it too. And it's not for grown folks. It's for kids. It's for, I've even seen a dog do the cold water challenge one time. How cool is that? It's a dog. And it's awesome. And speaking of cold water challenges, like what is a charity? What would be a charity you would do for? I mean, that's what we need to know. What charities have not been representative in these cold water challenges? Y'all get on Facebook and put it out there that these charities need your help. I mean, some of these charities you are in your own backyard and you don't know, but I think the cold water challenge, that might be your new summer dance of this year. You know, last year we had the Harlem Shake. I mean, and I don't care what anybody says. I love the Harlem Shake. I still watch them on YouTube. They're fun, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I love it. So we're gonna have a lot of. We might even call a few people out on the show today to do cold water challenges. Matter of fact, I might do one right now. I think that, you know, I heard that the Loretta girls basketball team did a cold water challenge. I hadn't got to see it yet, and whatnot. And I'd like to see them do some challenges then. But anyway, I like them. I think they're cool. I think they're awesome. Get out there and get your charity involved in it. Get your charity out there to get help for these things. I mean, it's simple. You just stand there, you get a bunch of water dumped on you, and besides that, it's hot. It's summertime. How good does cold water feel on you? I mean, it's pretty sweet if you ask me. Now, mine, I had a lot of water. I'm talking probably 60 gallons. You could have filled up a small kid's pool with what I had dumped on me, and it was fun. I had a blast. Got to have a big old tractor dump water. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, of course, you know, I'm a little bit redneck anyway, you know, so I like the, you know, any kind of tractor is cool with me. So, but anyway, what kind of questions do y'all have? Come on, get on the Facebook page. Don't be shy. Don't be bashful. You can get online. We're gonna have a guest here in just a little bit. You know, we'll get somebody on here and let them talk and tell us a little bit about the place and all that cool fun stuff. So we're going to take another little break, and we'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
And we're back. Like to also invite y'all to go over on Monday nights at 7 o'clock on Mustangs TV. I'm going to give him a promotion. He's been promoting my show for a while now, letting everybody know that I'm coming back and I'm getting on bringing the Big Fred Show back. And y'all tune in on Mustangs TV at 7 o'clock on Monday nights for Sports Talk with Lee Haygood. I mean, he's a encyclopedia of sports. I mean, if he don't know it, he knows somebody that knows about it. And he's a cool dude. Well, matter of fact, he's out here in the audience tonight. We're going to have him on for a few minutes to, you know, chit-chat with us, and we might talk some baseball. We might talk some recruiting. You know, it's the South, so football is pretty much a 365-day-a-year sport. And when we're not watching football, we're talking about football. When we're not talking about football, we're seeing who the latest recruit is. And, you know, so I'm enjoying it. I think it's cool. Of course, everybody should know I'm a hardcore Alabama fan, and, you know, Lee, well, bless his heart, he's a Tennessee fan. And
Go Vols!
Yeah, that was our producer back there. He's a brick by brick guy, as they talk about. You know, we laugh, and I laugh at them, and, you know. But yeah, we have fun. And also on Friday nights when football season starts up, you can watch Loretta High School football via MustangsTV.com. And I'm the sideline reporter. Lee's up in the box, you know, along with Bobby. So yeah, tune in to us. We're just a regular TV station on YouTube. That's all I can say about us. We're a bunch of fun-loving guys that like to have fun, and we want to share our fun with you. So tell me something. What are your favorite things to do this summer? Who's been on vacation? Who's going on vacation? Are y'all a mountain type of person? Are you a beach type of person? Or do you just like to pick some random city and go visit it. I mean, I like them all, to be perfectly honest. I like going to the mountains because, you know, they've got pancake houses, and who don't like pancakes? I mean, pancakes are awesome. And then I like the beach because there's sand, there's water, and there's all kind of stuff. Matter of fact, I took my 4-year-old. I got a 4-year-old boy named Sam, and he come on the show last time when I was on the old show, and he was just a little feller. Now he's getting to be a little boy now. He's 4 years old, and he loves everything about life, and he's full of adventure. And we took him to the beach. Well, he loved it. He called it the Big Sandbox, and he was enjoying the water and had to drag him out. And that was our favorite thing to do. We like the beach, and I like the beach. I like the tropical and the salt in the air and the lights and the music, and went deep sea fishing and caught a bunch of big old fish. And now I'll never look at river fishing the same way again. I could catch a 12-pound bass and think I need to throw this little thing back. I mean, because they were some big old fish down there, and it was crazy. That's what we did on our vacation, and I had fun. You tell me, what do y'all like to do on your vacations? I mean, we're open for suggestions. Get over on our Facebook page, ask us a question, and, you know, it's fun. But anyway, let's get a poll. I'm gonna get the audience to respond by a cheer if they don't care. Who likes the mountains better? Who likes going and visiting a random city together? Who's beach people here?
Yeah! Yeah! Go get them!
So we got some toes in the water and butts in the sand type of people here, and I don't blame them. I am too. I like it. I mean, give me something fruity to drink, and, you know, yeah, I'm a fat dude, and I'm not one of these fat dudes that wears a shirt at the beach. You know, I'm full on. You know, my natural giving fur coat that I get to wear all the time, and, you know, yeah, I know you didn't want to. You got that vision in your head now, don't you? You know, Big Fred and his fur coat. I mean, sorry y'all that are eating here. I mean, but, you know, just saying. But anyway, back on point, and we're gonna check out some comments or questions and see if anybody's brought any kind of questions for us. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Go over to Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV and post your questions. Like it, you know, hit that button that says like and turn it blue. That's all I can tell you. And we're one big happy family. But we're gonna get Mr. Haygood on here in just a second to ask him a few questions, and we're gonna talk about his show. He's got a really cool show, and, you know, he's a really cool guy. He's the most awesomest guy we've got on Mustangs TV staff. And we'll be right back. We're going to take a little break, and we're going to try to get Lee on here to talk with us for a little bit. So we'll see y'all here in just a little bit. We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
And we're back. Thank y'all for checking in on the Big Fred Show here on MustangsTV.com. And, you know, like it should be, this is my very first guest on the Mustangs TV Big Fred Show. I have here the host of Talking Sports with Lee Haygood, Mr. Lee Haygood here, right here. Lee, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Big Fred, man. I'm excited about this. You got the Big Fred Show going on. I got Sports Talk Mania going on. What more excitement could we have, my friend? We're on Mustangs TV.
That's right. We're like the Total Bro Network.
Dude, I'm telling you, the Total Bro Network right here.
That's
right
it.
Here we are.
MustangsTV.com, the Total Bro Network. That's how we're going to be from now on. So tell me, how's your show going?
Man, we're having a great time on Sports Talk Mania each and every Monday, 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, by the way. Check us out. We're going to talk anything sports. Hey, we've had calls, Big Fred, that we wasn't even talking sports. We would talk something else, but that was okay too, because we can talk about it.
That's right.
And I've actually passed it along. The Big Fred Show, going to talk about anything and everything.
Hey,
so contact Big Fred Show.
I appreciate the plugs, and so what is the main topic that y'all are talking about now? What's hot in the world of sports?
I'm going to tell you the hottest thing in Loretta, Tennessee is a new ladies Mustang basketball head coach. We got Coach Ashley Rutledge, who's taking over as Loretta Lady Mustangs basketball coach. Man, I tell you what, we've got her dad, who's been a big fan of another team all the time. Seen him wearing purple and gold. Oh no, and now it's black and gold. I've seen it for myself, Big Fred. Seen it in pictures myself. He's wearing the black and gold of the Loretta Mustangs. That's a big thing going on right now.
Done converted him. He saw the light, y'all. Saw it. That's pretty cool. So we've got World. Are you much into soccer? We got the World Cup.
I pay attention to it, Big Fred. Of course, you know I'm a big sports guy, and I'm always rooting for USA first.
That's right.
And then after USA, we're going to root for Tennessee. And after Tennessee, we're going to narrow it on down to Lawrence County in general. Then we're going to be Loretta. Then we're going to be the rest of everybody.
That's right.
So,
That's
know,
right.
it's one of those things that I pull for everybody, especially when you get the USA involved. All of us need to back our USA athletes when they go off in the World Cup or any other sport, Olympics and all. We need to back the USA athletes.
You're right, and I'm not much of a soccer guy. I want to watch soccer. I want to learn how to play it because my little boy, he likes to get out and kick the ball around and stuff. So, I think we need to at least give it a shot. And I know we're in the thick of football nation here, and I think we just need to at least give it one game. You might like it, you might not. If it's not your bag, that's cool. And and like Lee says, we need to support America. And I'm kind of jealous because they're in Brazil this time of year.
Well, and Big Fred, Brazil was supposed to be like one of the big favorites. They're the home team. They've got a good soccer team. They're supposed to be like one of the favorites, but I honestly heard that they lost today. So not sure if that's correct, but I heard that they lost today. So that's not starting off like everyone had predicted it was.
One down for the home team.
Well, hey, talking about that, what about basketball? How about the Miami Heat that's supposed to win every ball game?
I don't know.
They don't. The San Antonio Spurs, they're coming back, man. They done made it a 2-1 series.
I don't know. I'm not going to count LeBron out. There's a lot of LeBron haters out there now. I mean, a lot. LeBron James is the Jeff Gordon / Jimmy Johnson of the NBA. Everybody likes to hate him. But you know what? Winners get hated.
You're right.
And that's the point. And sure, the Spurs are up 2-1, but I ain't counting the Heat out. I'm not going to knock them out. And then we got Stanley Cup. We got the Kings and the Rangers. Well, just the Kings pretty much.
The Kings pretty much 3-0 right now. So and I even mentioned this Monday in my show. You always wait until you go back to the other team's home court or home ice in this situation to see what's going to happen. Well, guess what? The Rangers done gave up one on their own home ice. So now you've got the Kings with a 3-0 lead. I just don't see the Rangers coming back.
I don't either. I think that they're going to call. They're going to get out the Swiffers along with those Stanley Cups because they're going to sweep that thing. But so, other than sports, what is something you like your summer activities? What are you doing this summer?
Man, I tell you what, I'm an air conditioning guy. I want to sit under the air conditioner.
Well, we're big dudes. We got to have a lot of air.
I got to have something to keep me cool. I'm a big old guy, which means I need a lot of air to keep me cool.
That's right.
But we was talking. I heard you talking to the crowd here at Phillywiggs a little earlier about what their status was, how they like vacation. The beach. I'm okay with the beach. I know my wife likes the beach. I'm more of I'd rather sit in the air conditioner kind of guy, but hey, if I'm on the beach, as long as I got that chair and that umbrella over me for a shade, I'm pretty good.
Now, I went last week and, didn't get burnt, but my feet are albino. I'm not going to lie. I've got albino feet, and they're My feet are like those fish you see on National Geographic Channel where they go to like, I don't know, 300,000 feet below in the sea, and you see those little white fish with no eyes and stuff because they're born blind. Well, that's how my feet are. Well, naturally they got burnt, and then they swelled up, and then I had to carry a 4-year-old down to the beach, swelled up feet, wearing shoes on that, no doubt, so,
Well, that's part of it, though.
We had to go to the big sandbox, Daddy, the big sandbox, so.
Well, Big Fred, I got a question to ask you, and then I'm going to scoot on out of here.
All right.
Just for everyone to know, and I knew that this was going to be a little bit of different setting than what Sports Talk Mania is. Just let everybody know exactly what you're willing to talk about on the Big Fred Show.
All right.
What the layout's going to be and how you're going to work it. Let them know definitely what they need to do on Facebook.
Well, basically, we're going to talk about anything and everything. We're the only two, well, I don't know, we're just going to say, we're going to call it the forbidden subjects. We're not going to talk religion, we're not going to talk nothing like that because we know religion that topic's kind of like, a never-ending war. We're not going to talk about that, but we'll talk a little bit about politics. We'll talk a little bit about sports. We'll talk a little bit about, if we got a bunch of older ladies watching and they want to talk about quilting, we're going to talk about quilting.
You would have to talk to them about quilting. I couldn't do nothing about it.
Now, I tell you, we could talk about, churning butter. I don't care for our Amish people that might be secretly tuning in and watching. We know who you are. We know you got that milk barn that you go out to check on the cattle. We know that you've got Wi-Fi, 50-inch flat screen, and that's where you take your shower and all that stuff. We know we got Amish folks watching, and for our Florida and California people, we got Amish in our community. That's, they're just a big part of us as we are them, and they don't drive all that fast because they only have 2 horsepower. Really, 2 horsepower, but. We're going to take a little break. Thank you, Lee, for coming on the show, brother. I'm honored to have you as my first guest.
Oh, man, I'm the one that's honored.
I'm excited to have you on, and that's Sports Mania with Lee Haygood, Monday nights, 6 to 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So, you might want to, those West Coast folks that might want to tune in and watch, you might want to check it out. We'll say,
they might have to watch it at work.
Yeah, at work. You'll still have nobody does anything that last hour you're at work anyway, so you might as well log on, watch, ask questions, and get to know a couple good Southern boys here. But yeah. But you're watching us. This is the Big Fred Show, MustangsTV.com, the Total Bro Network. So we'll be right back, and we'll see y'all here in a little bit.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
And we're back. I'm sorry, I was checking the old Facebook page here. That's the Big Fred Show at MustangsTV.com. Go turn that gray button blue and become a member of this crazy family, the Big Fred family. Just had Lee Haygood on from Sports Mania, and we talked a little bit about everything. And I want y'all to talk about something. Y'all are being shy tonight. Let's get over here and get on the Facebook page and ask us a question. Post it up. We'll answer it to the best of our ability. And we're having fun so far. We're live here at Phillywiggs in Loretta, Tennessee. And I'm going to be honest, I am starving because all these people are eating around me, and I'm not eating because I'm broadcasting. I'm talking to y'all. We might get him on here in a little bit and try to see if he can come up with a few samples and tell us what he's got and what kind of food he serves here and stuff like that. Really neat. It's clean. It's It's nice, and it's not anything you should be scared of when you come in. And I think y'all all should show up. Y'all should come. But I'm getting tongue tied. Sorry, it's my first show back. Y'all have to bear with me. You know, they got a great staff here, friendly, nice. I mean, everything's been cool so far, and I'm glad they opened their doors up to us. I'm glad they let us come on and broadcast and take up their tables and take up their space. And we're going to try to have Mr. Phillywiggs on himself and let him talk to us a little while, and maybe talk a few maybe ask him a few restaurant questions and see what he can tell us about, you know, starting up and the troubles and the fun and all that other fun stuff. And you know, I'm seeing a big plate of chicken nachos over here that I've been eyeballing. And guys, let me tell you, they got jalapenos on them, and I am a jalapeno fan. I love anything with jalapenos on them. I used to hate jalapenos till I tried one, and then it was like, oh my gosh, I love it. But you know, anyway, that's one of my favorite food. I'm a huge Mexican food fan. I'm a huge hot wing fan. Well, basically, I like everything. You know, I'm not real picky. I'm not I'm not much. There's nothing I won't try. I mean, if it looks good, I'm going to eat it. So, and I'm looking here at the Facebook page, and more cold water challenges are coming up. I'm seeing some on a trampoline, which is pretty cool. Seeing some where their kids are dumping it on them. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. These cold water challenges, man, they're owning me. I mean, they're just so fun to watch. I can't get enough of them. I mean, I love them. I love the activity. I mean, you get out there, you have fun, you get wet, and you have a great time. And I'm watching one right now, and I love the look on their face when they're not ready for it. You know, they're just kind of, yep, that's the look right there. I love it. Y'all got to get on there. I mean, they're just like, they're crazy. And you need to get your charity out there, y'all. I can't stress that enough. Get your charity of choice, pick it out, and get people to get behind it, and get them wet to support this charity. I mean, this is probably the coolest thing I've seen all summer so far. As far as I'm concerned, it's probably it's the new summer dance. I mean, it's the Harlem Shake of 2014. But anyway, y'all should get out there and do it. And I'm thinking of some people to call out here on the show tonight. We're going to call them out live on Big Fred Show, and we're going to issue challenges out to them. Matter of fact, I'm going to do one right now. And since we're about the local, we like to help support our local people, and we like to get behind them and help them out. And for you people that are watching that aren't from around here, from Florida, California, tell us what charities y'all have in y'all's area. We'll help get that word out too, because we want to help everybody. And my first challenge right now, I'm calling out all the high school bands. Big Fred is officially calling y'all out. If you're watching the show or know somebody that's in the bands or has something to do with the bands, I'm calling y'all out. And I want y'all to come up with the craziest, most outrageous cold water challenge possible. I mean, come on, we're band geeks, y'all. I'm a former band geek. I played drumline, Loretta High School, funnest time of my life. I'm calling them out. I want to see all high school marching bands that are viewing the Big Fred Show right now to do a cold water challenge. Y'all vote on a good challenge to go to. And got a question or a comment. James Paul Powell says, let's see how many peppers you can fit in your mouth. And to that, I say no. Okay. I like them. Now, if you wrap them in bacon, I'm liable to put 15, 20 of them in my mouth. But, that's just it. But, yeah, I'm calling out all the marching bands. all the bands. Cold water challenge has been issued to you. All right. With that said, we live here. I guess you could say we're the music triangle. We're centrally located between Memphis. We're centrally located between Nashville, and we're just like literally up the road from Muscle Shoals. So I want to see. I want to see how many musicians are wanting to represent their town. Memphis, Muscle Shoals, Nashville, but all of them have their claims to fame. Muscle Shoals, I'm not going to lie, I got a soft spot for Muscle Shoals. That's a, historic spot. But I want to see the music community involved in this. There's tons of musical charities involved out there. There's VH1 support, save the music. There's all kinds of them. But yeah, I'm issuing challenges out to them. Any musicians watching, including you, Mr. James Paul Powell, a fellow drummer of mine, and I'm issuing him a challenge. Maybe some underwater drumming. Who knows? We might can get that out of him. You need to go check out his group, though. He's got a really good group. They just won a battle of the bands in Memphis. They're called, check them out. Go check them out on Facebook. Dare to Know is the name of his group. So y'all need to go check them out. They're really cool. We got to talk to them one night at a ball game, interviewed them, and great guys, great girl to be around, and just get out there. But I'm issuing all these cold water challenges. Get out there. I want to see the whole band, managers, band parents, band boosters. I mean, the whole crew. I'm not just talking about the marching band people themselves. I want to see drum lines get crazy with it. I want to see, somebody dump a tuba of water on somebody. I mean, how cool would that be? I mean, if you jumped a tuba of water on somebody, I would say, yeah, you pretty much won. So that's what I'm issuing tonight. Cold water challenges to all marching bands in this area, from Davidson County, plumb on down to Tuscaloosa County. I want to see cold water challenges issued. And there's, I'm sorry I'm getting distracted. There's a lot of people coming in here tonight, getting ready to fill this place up. Coming out here, get some good food. We might talk to a few people here. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back shortly. So we'll talk to y'all here in a little bit.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
Yeah, thanks, y'all. Come back. Thanks for watching the Big Fred Show on MustangsTV.com. Glad to have you. Hope y'all are all enjoying the show so far. I'm trying my best not to drag along and all that cool fun stuff. Trying not to be too distractive to you. But anyway, glad to see you back. Glad to be back. I'm glad to talk to y'all. I'm super happy. I'm been kind of shy about getting it started, but Kyle and Wade are executive producers of MustangsTV.com. They come to me and ask me, they said, they were asking me, hey, Big Fred, what do you think about getting the show back? And I was like, I'm down. I like it. I've been wanting to try to get it back, and really hadn't had an outlet to do it, and and so Kyle and Wade talked me into it, and they got me started, and I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be here with y'all, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna have a lot of fun on this show. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. We're gonna have some fun. So anyway, we just got off topic here. We're gonna take a short break, and We'll be right back, and I'll see y'all here when we get back from commercial.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
Welcome back to the Big Fred Show. We got another guest on our show tonight. We're just packing the place out tonight. You know, I'm having a good time. I'm here right now with James. He is the owner of Phillywiggs and the guy that's cooking up all this food that's making me hungry. I mean, I'm a fat dude and I like to eat. I'm sorry. That's just how we are. Trying to lose weight, but you put something with carbs in front of me, it's out the door. I mean, that's how I am.
Good.
And so, Phillywiggs. How did the name Phillywiggs come about? I got to ask that first.
That's fine. My wife, her brother-in-law, whose name was Philip Wiggins, passed away in a car wreck back in January. He's 21 years old, kind of unexpected. He's on his way home from work, and we kind of wanted to name it after him. And his name was Philip Wiggins, so we just kind of was talking and combined the two, and just Phillywiggs. We decided we liked it and run with it.
It's catchy. I like it.
That's why we stuck with it.
I think it's cool. So when you got to thinking about starting a restaurant, wanting to get it going, what was your motivation behind it? What got you motivated and want to start a restaurant, want to get it going?
I've always typically worked for myself, but I took on I guess you'd quote say a real job, and I didn't really like that. So I got it in my head this would be less work, and I was a little wrong, but it's all for the best.
Now, what type of food are we expecting here at Phillywiggs?
We've got a full menu of all different kinds of items. We've got steaks, sandwiches, Philly cheesesteaks, Monte Cristos, chicken fingers. I mean, just about anything you can think of, we got it.
Cool. What's your favorite?
My favorite, I'll be honest with you, I've been so busy I hadn't tried half the stuff. But I'll tell you, chicken fingers is one of my favorite things, and our chicken fingers are absolutely amazing, in my opinion. But
Sweet.
Everything's good to me. So,
well, that's awesome. So you got down here, you got started. How has the community opened up to you? Are they fairly receptive?
oh yeah, it's been awesome. We kind of wanted to do a soft open, so we thought, we'll ease into it, and we talked about what we was going to do. I mean, we haven't even put up a sign yet. And me and my wife were like, well, we'll just post it on Facebook. And that won't be that much, we'll just ease into it. So we posted Thursday night before we opened that next Tuesday. And by Tuesday opening, we had over 800 likes and pushing close to 1,000 now. And in just a 4-day span to get 800 likes, I was blown away. And, I mean, our first night we opened was a blowout. I mean, we had people standing waiting. So we're very happy with the turnout.
Wow. And that's the thing. I'm glad to see, I'm glad to see communities like Loretta get places like this. It's something neat. It's fun. You don't have to get dressed up, which is cool because I'm not a dress up kind of guy. If you couldn't tell by looking, I'm enjoying watching the food come out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starving now. I wasn't really all that hungry when I got here. Now I'm like, I could eat that wall right now if you put ketchup on it.
That's what we want.
That's how I am right now, and so, like, what are some of your specials? What is something you want the people to know about Phillywiggs? What would you could say your signature would be?
We've kind of been trying to work into a signature, not really knowing what it was really going to be necessarily. But I guess with the name being Phillywiggs, even though we know we have our reason of naming it that, we decided to do a Philly cheesesteak. And I don't know if it's because people hear the name and they think Philly cheesesteak or they just like Philly cheesesteak. But we've sold a ton of Philly cheesesteak, way more than I would have expected. And that's one thing I have actually eaten, and it's very, very good.
Would you compare it to like Philadelphia Phillies?
Oh, they can't even compare.
That's right. We do it better in the South, y'all. Sorry, I know we might have some people watching from up there, but that's how we do it. Well, I just want to say thank you for letting me do my show here tonight, and
that's no problem.
I'm honored that you would open your doors up to us, and everybody here. I mean, staff is super friendly, super nice. I mean, you can't ask for better people. They showed up and they were all, what can we do to help? How can we help you get set up? And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So, but we're gonna come around. We're gonna ask some of these people here. We might put the camera on them. We might put them on the spot and see what they're eating and see how they like it. And, just show you what Phillywiggs has got. And
that's fine. I've coached people. I tell them if they don't like it, don't tell nobody. But if you like it, spread the word.
He'll be off to the side with his fist like that, you better say something nice, But like I said, this is James from Phillywiggs, and I just want to say thanks, brother, for letting me come and do my show. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back, and we'll see y'all here in a little bit.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
And we're back. We got a few questions here on the Big Fred Show page, and I'm going to try to answer them as good as I can. I mean, one question we got here. Well, first off, if y'all can't tell by now, I'm your bearded brother. And anybody that's got a beard is a friend of mine. That's just how it is. I'm a bearded guy, and I'm in 2 or 3 beard clubs. And with that said, I want to give a special shout out, and I want to send my condolences out to the Newton family in Pulaski. Our founder, our rock, our leader, Mr. Leon Newton, passed away last week, and he's the founding member of the Tennessee Beard and Mustache Club, which is an awesome group of people to be in. If you want to check them out online, go to TennesseeBeardandMustacheClub.com and check out all the furry fun madness that's going on there. And you can go to the members roster, and you don't have to be from Tennessee to be a member of the Tennessee Beard and Mustache Club. We got them from South Carolina to Florida to Alabama to Mississippi. We got them all over the place, and I just want to get that over. And I got to get a shout out to some of my bearded friends here that are watching. Mr. Derek Osborne, I want to give him a shout out. He's watching on MustangsTV.com, and he's a fellow bearded brother of mine. And I just want to say, what's up, brother? Bearded up. That's what we say. So, but anyway, Robert Flint wants to know about Coach Boyd's new offense. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think Coach Boyd's kind of keeping that secret right now. I think he's going to wait till August to debut that new offense. And I've talked to Coach Boyd a few times, and, Coach Boyd's the type of guy, when he sets his mind to something, he's going to do it. And I don't know. I hadn't got to see his offense, and I'm excited to see it. I'm one of these guys, I like to wait till game day. I want to see what it looks like on game day, because that just adds to the anticipation, in my opinion. I think it'll, it adds more excitement, not knowing what's going on, not knowing what's going to happen. And then when that first play of the season comes out and you see them bust out a 60-yard run, and then you're all screaming and excited and, hollering and yelling. That's what I think. But I just say, go buy a ticket in August and check out his new offense in real life. I think it's going to be fun. And you'll see us there, and don't be hesitant. Don't be shy. Come up and talk to us. Heck, we might even let you talk too. Just come on up and say hi. I'm running up and down the sidelines, and, we got a great crew that works with us. And You know. Oh, and Kyle Johnson, our fearless leader here, wants to know about the trip to Fort Campbell. That was amazing. Not only did we have former resident, Mr. Ted Boshears, go with us, which was by far one of the greatest tours of any military base I've ever gotten in my life. And I've been on quite a few of them. I think it's awesome to see stuff like that. I mean, and Ted, he lived it. You know, he was Tom. I'm sorry, why did I say Tom? I mean, I don't know why I said Ted. See, got me all tore. Tom. You know, he lived it. You know, he lived down there. He was a paratrooper. Jumped out of perfectly good airplanes. I mean, and you know, they got a mannequin in there that was like my twin, which was pretty cool. You know, you can go check that out on my Facebook page. I got a picture standing next to him, and you know, but yeah, and great place. They welcomed us with, you know, they were very nice people. Outstanding field to play on. I mean, I thought I stepped onto some sort of Division I college football field when I got there. It was just like, I mean, looked like something you'd see on a Nike commercial or something like that. It was just amazing. But y'all, and that right there would be a fun trip to do this summer. If you get a chance, go to Fort Campbell. And if you're lucky, you'll get somebody like Mr. Boshears to go with you. And he'll show you and tell you and take you to places that you didn't even realize that were there. And he'll tell you a cool story about it. I mean, and it was very cool to be with him. But let's see here. Hold on. I'm flying solo here. Got another question. All right. We're going to get a little bit off subject here. Todd Giles comes in. He asked Christian rappers Andy Munoz. He's got. I haven't tried. I hadn't listened to any of his stuff yet. But what's y'all's thoughts on, you know, Christian music going mainstream? Are y'all for it? Are you against it? What's your thoughts? I mean, I need to know this. I want to know, you know, what's your thoughts? Because there's a lot of acts out there that's made it mainstream, like Skillet, you know, Third Day. A lot of them has come out and they're mainstream now. What's your thoughts on that? You know, like Flyleaf. I mean, I personally think it's cool. I like to see all types of music succeed, and especially that. I mean, it puts out a good message, and you know, it's family friendly. You can listen to it. You don't have to worry about your kids hearing anything bad. It's just good music, and it's fun to listen to. But yeah, I think I'm all for it. I think it needs to go mainstream. I think we just need to take that whole, you know, we need to take that label off of it. Because I think, you know, in my opinion, I think if you took the label Christian music off of it, you know, people are going to get touched by it when they listen to it. You know, regardless whether it strikes a nerve with them, whether or not it makes them happy, makes them sad, whatever emotion it brings out of them. That's what music really is all about. And they happen to be singing about a good message. And I think that, you know, some places we need to take that label off of them. We need to not label it so much and, you know, let them go, because that's what they're there for. There's a lot of them out there. Matter of fact, I'll tell you a funny story about you know, Christian music. I got to meet Toby Mack one time. I met him at Cool Springs Honda and didn't know who he was. Didn't know, you know, he come in there, he was this short little curly-haired blonde guy, and he had this funky little sleeveless shirt on and some pretty shoes. You know, and we were talking about a Vespa, you know. Then we got talking about music, talking about everything, and you know, left, and I got home and I was watching, I saw this show, 10 Most Wanted. You know, I can't remember what network it was on, but that was the name of the show, was 10 Most Wanted. Well, his video was number 3. You know, and I saw it, had the same shirt on, same hairstyle. He might have had the same shoes on in the video, but I thought it was kind of cool that didn't know who he was, and there he was. He was on TV with a number 3 video, and I think that was pretty cool. But that's one of my encounters I've had. So anyway, got any questions? Don't hesitate. Get on our Big Fred Show Facebook page, like it, post your questions, comments, because this is as much your show as it is mine. I mean, I want y'all to get involved. I want y'all to get involved with it just as much as I am. I mean, I want y'all to have fun. I want you to enjoy it. I want y'all to just be there with me to go along on this wild ride. And we're fixing to take a commercial break, and we're going to try to talk to a few people and see what they like to order and see what they might have and all that other cool fun stuff. So we'll talk to y'all here in a little bit, and we'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
And we're back. Thank y'all for coming out here and eating at Phillywiggs tonight. There's a big crowd here of people. People are coming in. They're still in their work clothes. They're still they're just coming in, and they're eating a lot of stuff, and I want to go over and try some of their stuff. I mean, and it's pretty cool. Matter of fact, we're going to talk to some people here before the show goes off, and I got some folks watching me, and they're like, what is the camera doing in a restaurant? You know, and it's kind of weird and stuff, so I like it because they don't know what's going on, and I barely know what's going on myself, so I'm just an old country boy that has a mic in his hand and stuff, so let me ask some of these people I don't know. We're going to ask them what their favorite thing is. We might even try to steal some food off their plate, if they'll let us, because we put a camera in their face. They might let us try some, because I am hungry, and I'm getting hungry looking at all this food, and it smells good. And anyway, but we're going to take a little short break. We might be back in just a few more minutes, and we're going to try to talk to some people. So we'll be back, and we're going to talk to a few folks and see what they're ordering and seeing what they got. So we'll be right back, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
Elite Sports in Loretto, Tennessee offers serious sports training for athletes of all ages. Our hands-on training approach can increase core strength and stability while maximizing power and agility. Call John Passarella, 256-710-7412 for speed and agility training, or David Weathers, 931-279-0574. Call today. Elite Sports, we're training the best athletes for tomorrow.
And we're back, and of course you can't see me on camera, but I'm here with some folks here, and we got some first timers here to Phillywiggs tonight. Sir, what's your name? Tell me what you're going to order.
My name is Billy Richardson. I'm a hot wing man. This is my wife Bonnie, our good friends Peanut and Patsy Perry.
Oh, rock on. So you're a hot wing guy. Do you like your hot wings way hot, or are you
as hot as they can put them out here?
So you want like molten lava on them?
Yes, flame burning.
Flame on fire. Bring them out on fire.
Bring them on.
Do you go ranch dressing or do you go blue cheese?
I'm a ranch dressing.
Hey man, bro, that's the only way to eat them.
You got that right, baby.
That's right. Fish bone. What do you like?
I'm going to try the cheeseburger. I had heard they had the best cheeseburger in Lawrence County.
Wow, I hadn't got to eat yet. I've been watching all this food come out, and it's crazy. I'm ready to chomp down on some stuff.
Okay. What kind of guy are you? You like the hot wings?
I like it all, honestly. You know, you can put ketchup on bread and I'll eat it. I mean, that's how I am. If it looks good, I'm going to eat it. But and we want to thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being on my show tonight. And by the way, let me tell you, this is my first show.
All right.
And y'all are like some of my first guests on my first show. That's right.
Yeah.
So are y'all are you an appetizer guy? Do you like to order appetizer, or you just bring on the main
I'm
course?
hungry, but we've been nipping all day, so I mean, as far as stuff to eat, so we weren't really hungry when we come down here, so we're just doing the chicken and wings and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now what are you ordering?
Reuben sandwich.
Reuben's. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get no better than that. Now Reuben's good. I like Reuben's. Yeah. Do you have the kraut on the Reuben or not?
I want everything on the Reuben.
Yeah, you gotta have if you're gonna order Reuben, you gotta have the kraut on it. I mean, that's, you know, I'm sorry, my mama raised me on kraut, so that's how I am. You know, kraut and weenies, you know, and they can't be regular weenies. They gotta be them pink weenies, you know.
The brine red weenies, if you ain't got them, that's not kraut and weenies.
That's right. You're just eating mess is all you're eating, right?
That's it.
And we're gonna go over here and talk to our executive producer here, Wade Pettis, and let him talk about what he had tonight. Wade, brother, what did you have tonight?
Chicken nachos.
And how were they?
They were awesome.
They were awesome. Did they melt in your mouth? Were they hugs on your taste buds? Or were they like, heck yeah, that's freaking awesome?
They're pretty awesome with the jalapenos on there, fresh sliced.
Fresh jalapenos, y'all. Did y'all hear that? Fresh. Well, we're walking around. We're talking to I see some of these chicken nachos right now. And I'm going to tell you, these chicken nachos are bad to the bone. And they look tasty. They look awesome. And look here, we got a bearded brother with us tonight. What do you think about these nachos, bro?
Oh, they're good. They're awesome.
Can you eat like 4 plates of them or what?
I've actually ate 2 plates of them a week ago.
Dude, y'all hear that? 2 plates. They're that good. And they look good. That jalapeno, y'all, I'm going to be honest. If y'all can see it, it looks like a quarter. It looks like a quarter, and it's about as thick as a lug nut. I mean, it's pretty cool.
That's about right.
I mean, this is a place for a bro to come and eat. This is man food, y'all. I mean,
especially when you get a boogie bear.
You know, put hair on your chest type of food. And so what are you having tonight?
Man, I had the Monte Cristo.
Now tell me, how was it?
It was deep fried and covered in powdered sugar. It's hard to go wrong with that.
Deep fried, and now if you're
Oh, I said you could do that to a flip flop and it'd be delicious.
As long as it's deep fried and got powdered sugar on it. I mean, we're in the South. We're gonna fry everything. If you can fry TV, we're gonna eat it. I mean,
yeehaw.
And we're glad that y'all came out tonight. Now, and thank y'all for tolerating me just talking over y'all while y'all are ordering stuff and whatnot. But we're gonna take a commercial break, and thank y'all for all being on the show tonight and stuff. So we'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
And we're back. We're just walking around the restaurant, talking to folks and having a good time. And we got to go to our comments and question boards. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm a little slow, but that's all right. I'm Southern. I'm supposed to be. Oh, one of my favorite kind of questions out there. I'm so glad this question got asked to me. What drummer most influenced you, and what am I working on behind the drums? Well, I've got maybe 4 or 5 big influences that really settled. We're gonna start with local people. Local people that inspired me to play drums. All right, Anthony Weathers. He was my section leader in marching band. He's an awesome drummer, excellent musician. He kind of took me under his wings. Chris Landtroop, another awesome drummer, excellent. I mean, these guys, you know, they didn't have to take this chubby little fat dude that was playing bass drum and show him how to be cool. Then they did, and from that, I'm forever grateful for them. Troy Beecham. These are the 3 guys in marching band. They all were like, you know, they were the cool people. They had long hair and wore Metallica shirts and, you know, played double bass drum sets and all that cool fun stuff. And everybody liked to be around them. And, you know, they just let me be their friends, and I'm forever grateful for that. And, you know, those are some of my locals. Jamie Johns is another local favorite of mine. Who else? John Marston. He's a good favorite. Who else are some of my influences from local level? Any drummer from Muscle Shoals, you know, especially the Swampers. You know, that whole group inspired me to play drums. But celebrity famous drummers, now I'm a Vinnie Paul. Vinnie Paul plays for Pantera Damage Plan. Hell yeah, he's probably my number 1 favorite. I really love Vinnie Paul. You know, Vinnie Paul is crazy. Now, as far as drummers go, you can't be a drummer and not like Neil Peart, drummer for Rush. Neil Peart is the Dale Earnhardt of drummers. I mean, you could have insert these 4 famous drummers' names here, and Neil Peart walk into a room, they're turning around and looking at Neil. I mean, Neil's the dude. I mean, he's the dude. And then, you know, Lars Ulrich is another favorite of Metallica. He's one of my favorites. Chad Smith. Speaking of drummer questions, have y'all heard the latest news that might be officially happening? Lars Ulrich accepted a challenge from Will Ferrell and Chad Smith to do another drum off, possibly on Jimmy Fallon again. Now, as a drummer for me, I'm probably going to go full-on 12-year-old girl meeting new teenage heartthrob type of guy, because that's going to be epic. 3 drums set up, that kind, and Lars playing as loud as he can. And if Metallica and the Chili Peppers come out and do something with the Roots, I can't wrap my head around that. I mean, heavy metal, funk, and skate music all in the same room playing at the same time. A tuba player with Metallica. I mean, that's crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of people that influence me to play drums. Some of them don't even play drums. They just influence me to play music. You know, Max Russell, Kerry Gilbert. There's a ton of folks, just local musicians. You know, we're in a hotbed of musicians. We got, you know, especially I can't talk about local musicians without mentioning John Paul White. You know, 4-time Grammy Award winner from right here in Loretta. I mean, went to Loretta High School. I can say I was altar boys with him at Sacred Heart School. That's pretty cool. So, you know, we got them. We got Grace and Tony, and, you know, and there's a ton of, and my pick, I'm gonna come up with a Big Fred Show pick hit or pick group of the week. You know, an artist you need to check out, and I'm gonna go ahead and make my first one. Y'all need to go to YouTube and check out a group from Muscle Shoals called the Valley Roots. The Valley Roots are one amazing group. They're a little bit of everything. They're a little bit of funk. They're a little bit of indie. They're a little southern rock. They're a little blues. I mean, they're just I guess you could say they're a gumbo of good music. But check them out. They have check their Facebook page out. Taylor Cheatwood plays keyboard for him. He's another great local musician. Plays the sax, the keyboard, the bass, the harmonica, the washboard, the upright bass. I don't know of a music instrument that Taylor Cheatwood can't play. He's kind of just one of them guys. You could give him a piece of tin and a 2x4, and he'll come up with some sort of music instrument out of it. I mean, he's just that good. So, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool, and I'm tickled to death about it. And well, we got a comment here on my picture of me with my twin here. We'll have to say it. All right, I got to explain it to you. If you hadn't seen it, I would throw the camera around and let you look at it, but that would kind of like mess everything up, and we're not going to do that. But my picture with my twin, I'm wearing a Dimebag shirt, and for those of y'all that's never heard of Dimebag, he's the best guitarist ever. Go to Facebook and go to my Facebook page. You can friend request me if you want to. I'm under Big Fred Gallet. That's Big with 2 G's. But I'm wearing a shirt with Dimebag on it. Dimebag smiling in the picture too. God rest his soul. He's the greatest guitar player ever, in my opinion. That's just mine. But I just thought that was funny. I had to read that comment to y'all. But anyway, back to some comments, questions.
Looking for a church to call your own?
We're having a big old time, and you can always instant message me your comment. You can always instant message me your questions and all that other fun stuff, because we're an open book here. We're gonna. This show is for you too. I mean, it's pretty cool. I've enjoyed it, and I'm glad to be back on here. I'm glad to be broadcasting. I'm glad to talk to y'all. I'm glad to be on the air again, and on YouTube and on Facebook, and just there's so many outlets that you can check me out with and stuff. So I'm glad to be there for you. So you never know, and I'm just going to tell you, watch what you wear when you go out, because you never know when I might show up with a camera and need to ask you a question. So always keep that in mind and whatnot. So anyway, we're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back, and we'll see y'all here in just a second.
Hello, everyone. Glad you tuned in to the Big Fred Show on Mustangs TV. Also, don't forget, tune in each and every Monday from the hours of 6 to 7 p.m. That is Sports Talk Mania with Lee Haygood. I am Lee Haygood, and I will be your host through Sports Talk Mania. We'll talk anything and everything about sports, and every now and then we might throw something else in there. Check it out. Every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, only on MustangsTV.com.
And we're back. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I just want to say thank you to all the people that tune in. And something about the show that you got to know, we don't really have a set time limit. As long as the show's going and everybody's having fun, we'll keep going. We might go an hour, we might go 2 hours, we might go an hour and a half. Who knows? But everybody seems to be having fun, and we've got viewers from California watching. We even saw Simi Valley pop up. We seen Florida pop up. That's crazy. They all tuned in to watch old redneck boy like me talk, and I think that's cool. So anyway, I just want to tell everybody thanks, and I just want to say a sincere thank you for everybody watching. And like I said, you can go to the Big Fred Show Facebook page and go and like it and look at it, and if you want to post something on there, you can post something on there. We don't discriminate against anybody, from Amish people to skaters to surfers to whatever. I mean, whatever you're into, we don't discriminate. You're always welcome here on the Big Fred Show. And with that, you know, we're gonna close it out right now because I'm kind of getting hungry, and I don't want to make y'all watch a fat boy eat on live camera and stuff. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for viewing tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in, and thank y'all for watching. We'll be back. We're going to be here on Thursday nights, and you never know where we're going to end up. We might broadcast from my house. We might be on my back porch sometimes. You never know. And if you want to, you can come to my back porch. We'll tell you where we're at, and you can come and hang out with us. So, with that said, I'm Big Fred. Thank you for watching the Big Fred Show. I'm extremely honored that y'all have tuned in and checked us out and kind of saw what we're all about. We're going to get better. We're going to get, you know, a lot more activity. And this is kind of our test run / first show. So thank y'all for viewing, and hope y'all have a great rest of the week. Stay safe. You know, love your family. Give all your kids a hug. Give all your family a hug. And with that said, I'm Big Fred. This is the Big Fred Show on MustangsTV.com. Stay lovely, y'all.